In this video, I'm going to do a walkthrough of a website design for E-flat art director Renzo Montrose. This is one of our founders, and I would like to show you the philosophy of use towards this new portfolio website. So typically in the past, we've done a lot of work in Adobe XD, but because Adobe XD is being phased out by Adobe, we decided to just switch over to Figma. And here we have his homepage. I'll zoom in a bit just to show a little bit more clarity. So the homepage is going to feature an animation here along with a hamburger menu that will open and close as you see in the next panel. But then what we wanted to try was having the portfolio page live on the homepage rather than going to a secondary page. So here we have a filterable menu that'll show all work, digital, design development, and this is going to be using custom post types in WordPress so that you can, or Rensford can update content and his new projects, and it will dynamically alter the grid here. All right, scrolling down, we have a form that's going to be done in either Elementor or Gravity forms that will collect information in terms of different opportunities, let's say for podcasting. All right, here we have the menu. So this is the open state. We have about, a journal, which is the blog, and a contact page with a call to action to start a project or to have his contact information. We have the contact page, which is an expanded version of the form, and we've included a positive submission state highlighted in green, as well as moving down, we have an unhappy path where there might be a form submission issue with some sort of form validation error message. Here we have the work experience. We have a spot for a placeholder image along with work experience, and all of this is going to be editable in WordPress using the front-end editor. Then we have a section for hard and soft skills. Moving over, we have a view of the showcase. So this is an alternate view actually that would be potentially on the homepage where you can toggle between that grid view, or we have this list view with the rollover animation to see the thumbnails of each of the projects. And then we have an example of what the portfolio detail page will look like, where visitors are able to get a description and to see high quality imagery of the potential of the project in question. And then we have a breakdown of the journal page. So these are the blog posts. So it's following a similar rollover state as you saw in the showcase list view. Consistency, one of the elements that we were looking for in this design experience, where if you understand the mechanic on the home page, we want to repeat the same mechanics on subsequent pages. So we have the dynamic filtering of blog posts similar to the dynamic filtering of the projects. And then we have the rollover state. Doesn't have an image, but you definitely have this big bold block standing out so you know exactly where you are on in terms of the article list. And then we have an article detail page. So this is what a post would look like. And we have space for featured image, different rich text elements. All right. Moving over. And then we have some alternate versions here of the work pages. And this is more of a design exploration in terms of the rich text formatting, as well as seeing what would be the maximum number of images that we want to support in the gallery view here, because this is going to be working at the mechanics of how the backend functionality would support adding images. We don't necessarily want to have unlimited images, but enough to create a variety for different page layouts depending on the project. So you may have a 50-50 or a full bleed image here, and then different variations thereof. And finally, on the bottom of the page, I'll zoom in a little bit more. What we want to do is have navigation to switch between previous and next projects, and this is controlled on the back end as well. So this is an example of a custom project done by our in-house design team and being coded by our developers.